Hello everyone, today I Swati Verma, Assistant Professor at School of Medical and Allied Sciences, Kalgotia University, shall be discussing with you about the introduction of biotechnology. Here we will study what the term biotechnology constitute and what it's all about. So firstly, if we talk about the introduction of biotechnology, then the term biotechnology was coined in 1917 by Hungarian engineer called Erke to describe a process for large-scale production of pigs. Next, the term biotechnology represents a fusion or an alliance between biology and technology. So it is a fusion of biology and technology. The new or modern biotechnology embraces all the genetic manipulations, cell fusion techniques and improvement made in the all biotechnological process. So in case of new biotechnology or modern biotechnology, we do certain modifications in the old biotechnological process like genetic manipulation, cell fusion techniques, etc. Biotechnology is a multidisciplinary in nature. It involves multiple disciplines like it involves input from engineering, computer science, cell and molecular biology, microbiology, genetics, biochemistry, immunology, virology, recombinant DNA technology, that is rDNA technology, biostats, enzymology, etc. Now, if we talk about the definitions of biotechnology, how we can define biotechnology. So here I have mentioned certain definitions which are given by different biotechnologies from various countries. Like the first definition is given by British biotechnologist, and they define biotechnology as the application of biological organism system or process to manufacturing and service industries. Next, the definition given by European Federation of Biotechnologists, and they define biotechnology is integrated use of biochemistry, microbiology and engineering sciences in order to achieve technological application of microbes, cultured cells and parts thereof. The next definition was given by US National Science Foundation, and they define biotechnology as biotechnology is the controlled use of biological agents. Here we use biological agents like microbes or cellular components in a controlled manner. Next, if we talk about genetic engineering, then the genetic engineering primarily involves the manipulation of genetic material. Here we manipulate our genetic material, that is DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, to achieve the desired goal in a predetermined way. So other terms are also in common use to describe genetic engineering. And when we are gonna to define genetic engineering, so we use various terms like we use gene manipulation, the manipulation that we do at the gene level. Then comes to your rDNA technology, recombinant DNA technology, and your molecular cloning, that is your gene cloning techniques. So here I have represented a human, and in that particular human I basically represent the genetic information source, that is your DNA. Now comes to your modern biotechnological process. What are your various biotechnological process that we use when we talk about your biotechnology? So first one is your genetic engineering. So what is genetic engineering? So it is in vitro DNA technology which is used to isolate genes from an organism. It is in vitro DNA technology, and we use this particular genetic engineering to isolate genes from an organism. We manipulate that particular genes in laboratory as per our desire and insert them into cell or system for specific characters. So first we isolate genes from an organism, we do the manipulation as per our requirements, and then insert them into a cell or system for specific character so that we can get the desired character. So this particular technique is also known as gene cloning. We clone the gene that we have got. Next is your recombinant DNA technology is one of the recent advances in biotechnology which was developed by two scientists. So the recombinant DNA technology was developed by two scientists named Bohr and Cohen in 1973. So these two scientists used the term recombinant biotechnology. Recombinant DNA technology only becomes useful when that artificially created DNA is reproduced. So if we are not reproducing the DNA that we have artificially created by using our recombinant DNA technology, then it is totally a waste. We must clone the rDNA that we have produced. So this is also known as your DNA cloning. Here we perform the cloning of DNA. So we also said this particular technique is known as your DNA cloning technique. So here is your DNA cloning overview. What are the various steps which involved in the process of DNA cloning? This is your restriction digestion of vector. Here we cut the part which we want to remove. Then we take the gene of interest which we want to insert in this particular DNA so that we can modify it. So restriction and digestion of gene of interest. Then we perform the step of ligation, that is joining of the gene of interest in this particular DNA. Here we get our recombinant DNA. Now what we do, we insert this particular recombinant DNA into the body of organism, which is known as the step of transformation, and after transformation we do the step of culturing, okay, so that we can get the number of copies of recombinant DNA. So this is how we perform the step of DNA cloning. Now if we talk about the concept of recombinant DNA, then the recombinant DNA is a molecule that combines DNA from two sources. It combines DNA from the two sources, which is also known as gene cloning, and the sources that we are using are different. So it gives a new combination of genetic material. Human gene for insulin was placed in bacteria. So human gene for insulin, which is known as that of humulin, so it was placed in the bacterial body. The bacteria are recombinant organisms and produce insulin in large quantities for diabetics. So we have produced humulin to treat diabetics. Genetically engineered drug was first came in 1986. So recombinant DNA technology begins with the isolation of gene of interest. The first step is the isolation of gene of interest, that is our target gene. The target gene is then inserted into the plasmid or phage factor to form replicon. First we isolate our gene of interest, that which is known as your target gene. Then the target gene is inserted into the plasmid or phage factor so that we can form replicon. The replicon is then introduced into host cell. We introduce our replicon into the host cell to clone and either express the protein or not. We can express the protein or not. The cloned replicon is referred to as recombinant DNA. The cloned replicon that we got, we refer that particular cloned replicon as your recombinant DNA. This whole procedure in which we first isolate our gene of interest, then we insert it into the plasmid or phage factor so that we can form replicon, and then we insert our replicon into the body of the host. This whole process is known as recombinant DNA technology. Cloning is necessary to produce numerous copies of the DNA since the initial supply is inadequate to insert into the host cell. So we must do the cloning step so that we can get the numerous copies of the DNA that we have cloned. Now comes to the process. So what are the basic steps involved in case of recombinant DNA technology? Now have a look about them. So the first step is the generation of DNA fragments in selection of the desired piece of DNA. First we generate DNA fragments and select our desired piece of DNA, example a human gene. Then we insertion of the selected DNA, the DNA that we have selected, we insert that particular DNA into a cloning vector which is known as plasmid, so that we can create a recombinant DNA which is also known as chimeric DNA. Introduction of the recombinant vectors into the host cell. Then we introduce the recombinant vector into the body of the host, like we can use bacteria or virus body. Then the multiplication and selection of the clones containing the recombinant molecule. Then we do the step of cloning. Last step is the expression of the gene to produce the desired product. Then the gene expresses itself so that we can get the desired product. Without the expression of gene, we can't get the desired product. So some other terms are also in common use to describe genetic engineering, like we also use some other terms so that we can describe what is genetic engineering. Like we use the term gene manipulation, recombinant DNA technology, gene cloning which is known as molecular cloning, genetic modification. So these are some of the terms which we can use. Then the basic steps, the 6 basic steps are isolation, that is vector and target gene. We isolate our vector and target gene. These 6 steps we use in case of recombinant DNA technology. The second step is the cutting and cleavage step. We cut it. Then the step of joining or ligation. The fourth step is that of transforming. The fifth step is cloning, and the sixth step is selecting or screening. So these are the 6 steps of recombinant DNA. The first step is the step of isolation. The second step is the cutting step, that is cleavage. The third step is the ligation step. Fourth step is the transformation. Then comes cloning and the screening. So the basic principle of recombinant DNA technology is, first we select the donor DNA, then with the help of restriction endonuclease, we cut out the desired DNA piece. Then we select our plasmid DNA, then also with the help of restriction endonuclease, we perform the step of cutting. We cut a particular part. Then with the help of ligase, we do the step of ligation, that is joining. So we join our desired DNA piece into the plasmid DNA. Here is the step of ligation. After that we get our recombinant DNA. Now we introduce our recombinant DNA into the host cell. So this is the introduction of recombinant DNA into the host cell. After that we do the step of multiplication, that is cloning of our recombinant DNA produced. We make the number of copies of the cloned DNA. So this is also the same part. This is your bacterial chromosome plasmid. We isolate the plasmid. This is the cell containing gene of interest. We isolated the gene of interest. Then the step of ligation. After ligation we get our recombinant DNA. So now we insert this particular recombinant DNA into the body of bacterial cell. After the insertion we do the step of cloning, and here we get the copies of gene. Now we talk about the summary. What biotechnology all about? So recombinant DNA, that is our DNA technology, is primarily concerned with the manipulation of genetic material DNA to achieve the desired goal in a predetermined way. So in case of recombinant DNA, we manipulate our genetic material DNA so that we can achieve a desired goal. The procedure for our DNA technology involves molecular tools like enzymes, restriction endonuclease for cutting. We require host cell like Escherichia coli, S. cerevisiae, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Then we require vectors like plasmid, bacteriophages, gene transfer, and for transfer we require the step of transformation, electroporation, and the strategies of gene cloning. Then comes to blotting techniques. So blotting techniques are employed for the identification of desired gene. With the help of blotting techniques, we can identify our desired genes. In blotting, we can use our southern blotting, northern blotting, and western blotting. So for DNA, we use the technique southern blotting. For RNA, we use northern blotting, and for protein, we use western blotting technique. Now the polymerase chain reaction is also an in vitro technique for generating large quantities of specified DNA, that is, it is known as your cell amplification technique. Now for more information, you can use these particular references. Thank you.